Hi, my name is Madison Graber and I'm a senior at UGA School of Social Work. I will be talking about my group's Capstone project, what that entailed, and how we put it all together. My group decided to come up with a luncheon presentation held in the social work building to provide students with information about violence among LGBTQ+ members. The purpose of the luncheon was to bring students together to provide them with information over this community and how to be a better ally and provide them with local and national resources. Our group partner James reached out to a school of social work representative, Jennifer Abbott, and she helped distribute a flyer that me and Tori put together around the building. The School of Social Work also posted the flyer on their Instagram, as well as the Pride Center. The poster was also sent out in many group meets so students knew when, where, and what the topic was going to be about and how it was going to be held in the School of Social Work building. At the end of the presentation, students were presented with a QR code that they could scan and let us know what they thought about the survey and what they learned. For the research, we all researched individually on what the topic that we chose, and we came together to compare our research.
Hi, I'm Tori, and one of the competencies that we met with our presentation was engage diversity and difference in practice. So we did this by trying to make our presentation as accessible as possible. We did this by using high contrast, so our text is really dark and our background is really light. And we used sans serif fonts on our entire presentation. We also had closed captions on that were live for our audience. Also, to try to engage a more diverse population for our presentation, I reached out to Olivia Evans, who's a coordinator at the Disability Resource Center on campus, and she posted the flyer for our presentation to try to recruit some people to come and watch. And she also looked over the presentation before we presented it to make sure that everything we were doing looked all good and accessible.
My name is James Brower, and I'm also a senior at the UGA School of Social Work. While coming up with our ideas, we realized that we'd have to come up with proper advertising so that people can know about our presentation. I used my link as a Pride Center ambassador to talk to my director, Paige Crandall. After talking with her, I was able to get the Pride Center to post our graphic on the Instagram and the newsletter. We also realized we have to give people an encouragement or incentive to come to our presentation. So I ordered two large pizzas for attendees who RSVP'd, and then we also had some other people walk in the day of and that were able to take a slice. When thinking about what place we wanted to do our presentation, we wanted to do it at the School of Social Work because we knew that our main audience was going to be other social work students. I contacted Janae Brown, who is a staff at the School of Social Work, and she was able to book this room for us on April 15th, 1:30 p.m.
Hi, I'm Carly Bernardo, and I'm a senior social work major here at the University of Georgia. The second core competency we engaged with was number 6, which is engage with individuals, families, groups, organizations, and communities. We did this through communicating with the DRC to ensure our presentation and methods were accessible, community members to ensure proper engagement, and an expert from the cottage for vital information that connects the data we collected to real stories. Our audience was composed of many on-campus student leaders, including Arch Society exec members. After the presentation, they were given an online survey with questions including, I feel as though I learned a significant amount of information, and I feel as though I'm prepared to be a better ally to queer people, where results were overwhelmingly positive. Some comments included, the presentation was incredible, I've learned so much and appreciate all the resources.